Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I decided to share with you those fragrances that I have been wearing the most in the last month, which was August, and I cannot believe that the summer is over, but I'm excited about fall because in my opinion that is the best season to pull off so many amazing perfumes. So I was wearing a lot of different perfumes last month and I have tried out so many, you guys, but in this video I just want to share with you my favorites, those ones that I went back to, and I want this video to be fast and informative because I have stuff to do after filming. So that being said, let's get started. To begin, I want with the fragrance from DSH Perfumes that is called Poppy, and as you can see the bottle is full, but I had a sample of it and it is finished now, and I got a bottle because I love this perfume so much, you guys. I love it for the uniqueness and I love it for the fact that when I first got a sample 2 years ago, I didn't like it at all. It was too strange for me. I didn't understand it, but with time I could appreciate its uniqueness and its just creativity and artistry of Dawn. So I love this perfume so much and I was wearing it every evening as I went for a walk. So it features a lot of different notes. We have amber, clove, tobacco, incense, moss, musk, popnak, sandalwood, some balms, tonka, we have vanilla, we have green tea, we have a few different flowers, very different ones. So we have rose, which is a beautiful floral note, as well as jasmine. Then we have lotus flower, which is more like airy and light flower, and we have the note of carnation, and that is a beautiful but a little bit spicy floral note. And we have lily, which smells very great but intense. And then we have a few different spices like black pepper and nutmeg, but we also have the note of peach and mandarin in here. And for me, this perfume mostly smells of peach mixed with moss, and that is such a strange combination and I love it. I just love it. It smells very ripe, it smells a little bit smoky, a little bit mossy, a little bit spicy, a little bit of everything, and the end result is so amazing, and it will be great for fall as well. Like the notes, those spices, those amazing flowers, they just scream fall, you know. So I'm excited to wear it in September as well. And if you are that person that has tried out so many different perfumes and you are bored of everything and you're looking for very creative perfumes, try out Poppy. I love to wear it because every time I spray it I discover something new about it, and I love that feeling. So yeah, I loved Poppy in August and I will love it in September as well. So another perfume that I loved in August is Centrepiece by 4160 Tuesdays, and actually I have sprayed it earlier today, and I love this perfume because it is sweet, but it is not an obvious gourmand, if you know what I mean. It is just not sweet straight away. It has very interesting opening, but it is so smoothly blended that you cannot really notice the transition from the opening to the mid part to the dry down. It has a note of vanilla, tea, musk, some lemon sorbet, I believe, and like the notes, they're so beautiful, but this perfume is very casual, effortless, smells like perfume, doesn't smell like different notes separately, and I think that Sarah just has this talent to mix everything just very smoothly, perfectly, so that nothing really jumps out of the scent, you know, and disturbs you. And this is like the fragrance for those people who are not the fan of gourmand genre, but you want something sweet but not too sweet, if you know what I mean. So I think this is gonna be a great fragrance for fall as well. So yeah, I love it. It doesn't look like I was wearing it a lot, but I mean, I was wearing a lot of different perfumes and I wore this one a few times, so that means a lot, guys. And we are moving on to the next one that is called Lira by Xerjoff, and you guys, I have been dreaming about this perfume for the last 3 years. When I first tried it out in Ukraine, I fell in love with it. It was such an amazing vanilla. Back then I had no YouTube channel, I didn't smell a lot of niche perfumes, but I loved this one, and finally I found a great deal on it and I purchased it and I love it. It is probably my most worn perfume of August, and if you haven't watched my boyfriend reviews it, check that video out. I will leave it in the description box down below. I just wanted to do something different, that's why I let my boyfriend to review it for you guys. And I just love the opening of this perfume. It has this blood orange, hints of aromatic lavender, but then it changes and it gets sweeter, sweeter and sweeter, and I love that sweetness. Just so delicious, so yummy, caramel with a lot of vanilla, and obviously the opening is just great. From the bottle it smells awful though. I really need to spray it on my hand, but I don't want to wear it today because I want to wear something different than Lira. But if you're the fan of gourmand perfumes, if you love caramel, if you love just very sweet perfumes but you need that fresh opening, check this one out. And it is such a beast in the performance. It smells so intensely, you guys. It's just very, 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 very obvious. So if you overspray it, your clothes will spray off it until you wash it off. And speaking of gourmand perfumes, ta-da! Here's Chocolate Gritty by Montale, which I also tried out 3 years ago for the first time as Lira. I believe that was the same summer, and I loved it so much. And my uncle surprised me and bought it as a present for me, my uncle from Ukraine, and I'm head over heels, guys. I love this perfume for the sweetness. It is a real gourmand, not an oriental floral gourmand. It is real sweet perfume, but this sweetness is never too much. It is very, very sweet, very, very intense, smells like chocolate boutique, smells like bakery, a lot of vanilla, a lot of chocolate, a lot of cacao. In the opening there is like a hint of caramelized dried citruses, but they disappear quite quickly, and you're left with such a creamy, great, awesome, sexy scent. This is like the best truly sweet perfume in my collection. I'm obsessed with it. It will be always my favorite. I was wearing it in August a lot because I got it in August, but it will be such a great perfume for fall time when it's just a little bit colder outside, because it's just so warming and delicious. And I love the sweetness once again, and just so strong, you guys. Like on me, it projects. I adore the attention that I get when I wear it, so it is just a great, great perfume. And if you haven't seen my review on it, check it out. I will also leave a link to that video in my description box underneath this one. And we are moving on to the next perfume that is called Brooklyn by Gallivant, and this perfume is just the creamiest, beautiful orange ever. It is just a sunshine in a bottle. It is perfect for summertime, for casual dates, for time when you want to have fun. It is just very creamy, milky orange. It is orangey, but at the same time it is a little bit floral, and just a hint of sweetness is there, and it's just so delicious and irresistible, and I could spray like it 1,000 times and it would be amazing. You cannot overspray it, you cannot go wrong with this perfume. If you want something sweet but citrusy, playful but very elegant, you know, check out Brooklyn. It is affordable, it is great, and I think in September, when we still have those sunny days, it will be also gorgeous. And the perfume that I was wearing a lot when I went out was Tuberose Absolue by Perris Monte Carlo. You guys, I hate Tuberose. I sincerely hate that note, but there are a few different Tuberose perfumes that I enjoy, and Tuberose Absolue is one of them. I love that this is a fresh but daring tuberose, and it is truly tuberose. It is not too spicy, but there is just a hint of spiciness, and in my opinion this is the most wearable tuberose ever that I have personally smelled. And it is very long lasting, it is just very elegant, it just really attracts people. So we had a few birthday parties last month, that's why I was wearing it a lot, and I just found myself so good. So this is a high quality tuberose, and if you have some problems with that note but you want to find tuberose that you will enjoy, this is the only one that I can recommend so far. So we are moving on to the next one that I loved last month, and it is Amber Absolutely by Manle. And I think I don't have to explain you how it smells because I talked about it so much on my channel, but you guys, I loved to wear it in August. I don't know actually why, probably because August is the time of plums, and this perfume has amazing plum note as well as amber and rose and some very like deep and rich oriental notes. But it is oriental perfume, right? But it is not too heavy. It is not just only winter time appropriate. It is actually perfect for any season, any situation. It is the most wearable ambery perfume that I know, and it is sweet, but there is this sour element and there is the depth of labdanum. It's just such a great perfume that has everything that you want from oriental fragrance with a twist, you know, and it is long lasting, projects nicely, and you cannot go wrong with this perfume. So maybe if you think of getting some of Manle perfumes, I think you should go for this one because it is the most versatile. It is the one that you can do nothing wrong about, and it is great. It's great for any occasion. You can honestly wear it every day and you will have the best time of your life. And in the nighttime, I was wearing cologne quite often. It is the newest release by SP Parfums, and Sven has special offering on this one. It is more affordable than the rest of his fragrances. And I remember for the first time when I smelled it, I was so surprised because I couldn't understand of what it smells. I knew the notes, but I couldn't smell the notes. So what Sven did, he took Lila of the Valley and Tuberose and mixed them together and created an accord of them. And then there is also a special musk accord. So this perfume is dirty and clean at the same time. It is not really floral, but it is not really green. It is just so abstract and so unusual and creative, and I love to wear it in the evening because for me this is cologne for evening. Cologne for warmer days, but also for the time when it is not that warm, you know. And I love this perfume for the nighttime. It is cologne for night. This is what I call it, and it is quite strong, but it is not intense. It gives you such a beautiful sillage. It smells so interesting. So once again, if you love creative perfumes and you're looking for something unique, something niche, something quite affordable for this quality, I highly recommend you to check out Cologne. It is very unisex, you guys. Very, very unisex. And this is a very unusual tuberose. If I didn't know that there is tuberose, I would now say that this is the perfume with quite intense note of tuberose. And finally, I want to talk about Summer Cologne by DSH Perfumes. This is one of her newest releases, and you can see that this bottle is full, but I had a sample and it is finished. That's why I got this bigger one. I love this perfume so much. When I hear the word cologne, I'm not excited because I hate those old-fashioned colognes, and this is not like that. It is so interesting, so fresh, so light. Real beauty for summer when it is warm and you want something light. It is not very long lasting though, but I just love how unique it is. You know, I'm not the fan of green perfumes, but this one is so aromatic and it is mouth-watering. It just makes you want to eat something great, some great vegetables. So yeah, this is a great perfume for summer, not real recommendation for fall time, but for summer it was amazing. And it also has the note of tomato leaf, which is quite cool. So yeah, I love this one. If you love green perfumes and you love botanical perfumes, I highly recommend you Summer Cologne by DSH Perfumes. Alright, and that basically completes this video. I really hope that you enjoyed watching it, you guys. Now I'm going to the meeting at work and I want to smell amazing, so I decided to spray powdering dust because, you know, I'm obsessed with this perfume. Oh my god, the sprayer, oh, it's so good. And I want to layer it with Omega by Mendittorosa. I love that brand so much. This is like dusty vanilla with a very interesting note of oud. Not that oriental oud, it's just very particular, aromatic, spicy, and a very like dusty woodsy. It's amazing. It is very interesting unisex vanilla, not obvious vanilla. So yeah, now I smell great, and I loved this chatty video. It is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but hey, if you're still watching, then please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and please leave me a comment down below which fragrances you love to wear in August. And I just love to hear from you guys, so always comment underneath my videos, and stay tuned, smell good, and we'll see you next one really soon.